Welcome to April RSD. I'm General Slocum, and this is what I know today. Today we're coming at you from our wonderful munition storage area, specifically in our PGM bay, which is precision guided munitions. So we do a lot of great work out here that primarily supports our A-10 flying mission, from our AIM-9s to our AGM-65s to our PGM bombs of all the different varieties that we use. We have a lot of great men and women who work out here who support this mission and get us ready to do our jobs. Well, that's important because we're about to send some folks overseas to continue to do the work that we've been training for here. This is where it's all enabled. So it's my great opportunity to come to you today from our PGM bay and our munition storage area. But specifically, I always like to start each video by giving out a Commander's Coin of Excellence. So I'm here with Sergeant Van Haverbeck, who is one of our great citizen airmen that we have, who's part of our organization. Not only does he do all the great work out here, accounting for all these munitions, making sure that everything's safe, sound, secure, we're ready to do our jobs every day, but also involved with the community, apparently with the Detroit Red Wings, doing some work with them. What a great organization we have, like so many of our community organizations. But it's our citizen airmen being involved with the community, doing our great work out here that make our organization what it is. So I'm proud to give you my Commander's Coin of Excellence. Thank you for your fantastic work, and keep it up. Look forward to the next decade with you, all right? Thank you very much. Fantastic. And now, there's a lot of things going on this month. Let's take a minute and talk about those. So as we head into this drill weekend, we have a lot of deployers that are coming back from overseas. You know, there's men and women that have been away for a while, for many months, away from their families, away from their employers, away from school, you name it. It's a huge sacrifice when people go out to do our nation's business. Our job is to make sure when people come back that we have smooth, efficient ways that we take care of them to get them quickly back to their families, back to their employers with everything they need, and then that they're ready to come back to work with us here at Selfridge in garrison when the time comes. When our deployers are gone, that puts a lot of stress on families. It puts a lot of stress on extended families, friends, employers once again. So I want to give a big shout out to our wonderful support structure that we have, our loved ones, our families of all types, however we define that, that support our men and women doing our nation's business. We're going to continue to do everything we can to support our men and women. One of the things that we have set up for our deployers is our Hometown Hero Hotline. We've sent out that number to everybody who needs it, so your family members know 24/7, 365 that they can call, and it's going to get the highest level of attention in this organization to solve whatever problems that you have. The idea is to give our deployed airmen a peace of mind, to give the families a peace of mind, so that they can focus on their jobs overseas, and the families can have that assurance that things will be taken care of here for them when their loved ones aren't with them. At the same time, we're getting ready to send more people overseas. So when we're doing that, we want to make sure that once again we have efficient processes. We make sure that we send the best equipped, organized, and trained individuals over to do our nation's business. We've been focusing on readiness for a while now, and now it's game time. So we're going to continue to welcome people home. We're going to send people out the door. It's a very busy year. This month then, this ties in perfectly, is the month of the military child. So we have children, over 2 million children have been affected by deployers since 9/11. That's a lot if you think about it. Now, I have a 12-year-old daughter at home, and you know, just the amount of time that I spend away, the amount of time I spend at work can be pretty stressful on a family. You can make that exponentially more impactful when they're gone for many months at a time. So our families, our children do a lot of sacrifices to be able, so that we can do our jobs. Now, since our chief is TDY, this month we have a special guest speaker coming to us. Shirt Harvey is coming to us from 304 from our FSS from the training section, where he's going to talk to us a little bit about professional development. Over to you, Shirt.
Thank you, General. Welcome to April's RSD. My name is Senior Master Sergeant Bryon Harvey. I am the Wing Headquarters First Sergeant and the First Sergeant for the Ops Group, and I'm pinch hitting this month for Chief McDowell, who is out taking care of his own professional development, which is a great time actually to talk to you about your opportunities for professional development here in the Air National Guard. Now, as you know, one of the General's focuses this year is the Drill Status Guardsman. As a Drill Status Guardsman, you have the opportunity to receive some amazing training that the people in the civilian arena do not get. We have opportunities here at Selfridge, off Selfridge. Later this month, there are people who are going to be going up to Alpena for professional development with the Army National Guard, all learning leadership skills, the ability to lead other people to be effective in their roles here at Selfridge in the military. But here's the thing, leadership is universal. The things we learn, how to manage people, how to lead people, can be used not just as a military member, not just the things you do here at Selfridge or when you deploy downrange. As a Drill Status Guardsman, you have the opportunity to develop your skills that you can take back to your civilian employer to be more effective for them. So supervisors, make sure you're aware of the opportunities for the Drill Status Guardsmen. Promote their professional development because you're going to make them better airmen, better NCOs for you and your shop and for here at Selfridge. But also, you're going to make them better for their civilian employers. And DSGs, when you're talking to your civilian employers, make sure you look at your PME courses, the different professional development opportunities that you have, and look at the skills you're going to learn so you can promote these skills to your civilian employer. Sometimes they don't want to let you go for military time because you're already so busy. If you can go back to them and tell you, look, this is what I'm bringing to you to make your organization more effective without having to pay the money to send me to these courses because the Air Force is going to pay for it, that'll make you more useful to your organization, make you a better leader there so that you can be more effective both here at Selfridge, deployed, doing our nation's business and our state's business, and the business of your civilian employer. And one final thing, don't forget, if you want to take opportunity to become better, to get developed, to do what you need to do to be successful both here and on the civilian side, remember fitness. I can't send you anywhere. We can't send you anywhere if you do not pass the fitness test. That is the basic requirement. Once you're fit, once you are ready to fight, then we are ready to send you on professional development to help you be successful here and in your civilian job. Thank you so much for being here. Look forward to seeing you out there this month. General, back to you.
Thanks, Shirt. I appreciate that a lot. Professional development is important, and a wonderful shout out to our excellent FSS for enabling all of this within our organization. So now what I'd like to roll into is a topic for this month that the Air Force is focusing on, and that's sexual assault prevention. We want to make sure this organization, you heard me talk about this in previous videos, we want to, in this spectrum of things that are acceptable, when we look at sexual assault, we have a tendency to think of physical acts, we think of things like rape, and certainly that's not okay. But on this continuum of harm, what is okay anywhere in this spectrum? You know, when we start with some off-color comments over here, and everything that goes in between that defines our culture as an organization. As I've said before, and I'm going to say again, the only thing acceptable on this spectrum is nothing. We want to make sure that anybody who has any questions, we have outstanding experts, and certainly if somebody is experiencing or think they might be experiencing issues, we have Orvie Baker, we have Marcia, we have victim advocates all over this wing that are standing by to help you or talk to your chain of command. So let's take care of one another. Let's keep our eyes on the ball. Let's make sure that we're safe and that every one of our airmen get home safely every night. Because it's all about people. And I'm General Slocum, and this is what I know today.